He's Nate G. I'm Sahada, and welcome back to the Insider. It's Super
What's up,
Bowl
guys?
week, and I'm very excited to have you guys. Let's get
Very
this show
excited to see.
started.
Let's
So,
get it.
this week is the Super Bowl, and we have the Buccaneers against the Kansas City Chiefs. And the big conversation this week is Tom Brady, the GOAT, against Patrick Mahomes, the baby GOAT.
Now, bro, I don't think that's a conversation to even bring up because we all know Tom Brady's the GOAT, bro. And we all know that he's going to show the little baby GOAT how to actually play in the playoffs, playing on a team he's played on for his first year, carrying a team from nothing to now playing in Florida for the Super Bowl. So all my bets on Tom Brady for sure and the Buccaneers. And if you say the Chiefs, you have to give me a valid answer for that, bro, because I just don't see it.
Okay, the Buccaneers
So what do you
were
think?
nothing. The Buccaneers were 7-9 last year. An okay team. They didn't make the playoffs. Okay, whatever. But I have my trust in Patrick Mahomes. He's the better quarterback. He has a better offense, better weapons. Tyreek Hill, Travis Kelsey, and I just feel the Buccaneers defense is really good. I'm not gonna take nothing away from the defense. We saw what they did to the Packers. I'm not gonna talk about that.
Okay, yeah.
But
Talk about the app. Real nice.
Patrick Mahomes and his offense is just a whole nother level. Who's going to be with Tyreek Hill? He's so fast.
Honestly, okay, those are good valid points and stuff, but let's think about it. The Buccaneers, ever since entering the playoffs, have been more of an underdog team. They've been a team that they've been overlooked and a team that everyone thought that they'd be able to beat. Oh, the Buccaneers, it'll be a tough game, but we'll end up coming off with a dub. And now they're playing in the Super Bowl, defeating teams like the Green Bay Packers. The Green Bay Packers were supposed to win the whole tournament. They were literally supposed to just come home with the Lombardi trophy, but hey, bro, the tables have turned. And we look at the game with the Chiefs and the Browns, that was a pretty nice game. Okay. I feel like if the Browns would have taken advantage of the drive, which Patrick Mahomes was out, sorry to say, but that's something to take advantage of. Okay. That was a pretty close game. And now you're talking about Tom Brady. Okay. Talking about Tom Brady, talking about Mike Evans, Rob Gronkowski, if I even said that correctly. And yeah, bro, like the Chiefs have a stellar offense, but I just feel like Tom Brady will be able to pull another GOAT move and take home the trophy. I'm just so certain about it. Knock on wood, though, because I don't want to jinx myself either. So, yeah.
I'm going to say one thing. Okay. The Chiefs' weakness is the run game. And that was the Browns' forte. That was the power move. The Buccaneers don't have a really
Yeah.
good run game. They have a decent run game, but not as good as the Browns. We could say the Browns have one of the best run games in the NFL. But
Yeah, they have two freaking that can run.
if you see the Buccaneers secondary is not that good, and we saw what Aaron Rodgers was doing, those deep balls. But once the end zone collapsed, then the linebackers got to him. But their secondary is not that good, so that's where Travis Kelsey is gonna have his way. Tyreek Hill is gonna be unstoppable because their safeties are not gonna be able to keep up with those weapons that Patrick Mahomes has.
Yeah, speaking of that, back to the game, we were talking about the Browns running game. The Browns that game did not really run the ball as much as they should have. There was many plays at Baker Mayfield. He took advantage of his multiple receivers and he threw dimes. Like he literally impressed a lot of people and he earned respect from a lot of people by the way he played that game. Not because he was handing off the ball, but mostly because of the way he was able to pinpoint his receivers. Okay, turn a team that really does not get a lot of spotlight. Baker Mayfield carried, you could say he helped carry the team as a captain, okay, to advance in the playoffs. Now, you're talking about Tom Brady, okay? Tom Brady, literally, okay, if you ask any sports and like any sports fan, they will all say that Tom Brady is the GOAT. Why is he the GOAT? Not because he can run the ball, not because he hands off the ball, not because he's super athletic, because we know Tom Brady can't run. Okay, we know Tom Brady cannot do the things like Lamar Jackson can do, or the things that Patrick Mahomes can do. Where they'll run or they'll take a hit and they keep running. He became the GOAT because of the way he controlled the offense and had the defense guessing every time he touched the ball. Now, speaking about that, I feel like that you're right. The defense of the Chiefs is, like I said before, they have a lot of good players. But I mean, I don't know. I don't want to sleep on the Buccaneers either because I mean they've proved themselves to this point. Why not give them a little bit more credit? You know, it's self-explanatory. I mean, Tom Brady has proved time and time again. He's came back from point deficits, and that one Super Bowl, I think, when they played the Eagles. I forgot what game it was, but they were down a decent amount of points, and they were able to come back from it, and they took home the trophy. So I feel like I still think Tom Brady is gonna come on top this game. I still feel like he will.
Who do you think has a better team, the Chiefs or the Buccaneers? Like overall team, offense and defense.
On on paper or by
On paper.
players, like
On
as in how
paper.
they've been performing.
On paper.
Definitely the Chiefs. The
Definitely
Chiefs.
the Chiefs.
The Chiefs. That's super. Yes.
I feel like the Buccaneers have the better team on the paper. On paper.
Really.
Yes, but
Really.
yes, you see all the weapons they have. Like their linebackers, they have the two best linebackers in the game, and their front seven is one of the best front sevens in the NFL. Now, offensively, then forget about the secondary. The secondary is whack. But you go to the offense, I think they have two Pro Bowls on the offensive line who protect Tom Brady very well, and you have to give them credit. You have to give them credit because they protect him. He barely gets sacked.
Yeah.
Then you have Mike Evans, you have AB, you have Gronk, Scotty Miller.
Oh, Scotty Miller. Okay.
I think they have the best. They have the best team on paper, but I'm gonna give the advantage to the Chiefs because look at the coach. Which coach would you rather have? Would you rather have Andy Reid or that dude in Tampa Bay? Tampa Bay.
I would probably take. Andy Reid.
What took you so long to decide? That's not even. That wasn't even a question. Like Andy Reid's way is better than Bruce Arians.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, think about it. Tom Brady is super familiar with the game, right?
Look, I'm not talking about the players. I'm just talking about which coach would you rather have on the field?
Falling in his decision on everything, right? Okay, yeah. I would choose Andy Reid. It's because it's hard to choose just because of the fact that like Tampa Bay has played pretty good ball. And I mean the calls come from someone. And I just feel like okay, Andy Reid is really good because of what he's provided with. Right? Because a good quarterback can make receivers that are not very good look like they are really good, just because of the way the quarterback can like lead the receivers. So I feel like when you give really good players to a coach, then the coach starts to look really really good. But I mean, his play calling is pretty, as they call it, backyard football, because like just the stuff they come up with is like dude, like what the hell did you just do that for? You know, like when Patrick Mahomes is running, he just like underhand tossed it to freaking Travis Kelce, and he was just sitting there in the end zone, like just catching the ball, and he like literally just underhand tossed it. So yeah, I'd probably say I'd take it back, Andy Reid. Yeah.
So as I was saying, the Buccaneers are going to have home field advantage. The Buccaneers are going to be the first team in the NFL to play a home Super Bowl, and I feel like there's going to be lots of pressure on them because that has like never happened before in the NFL. So how do you think the environment's going to be?
Okay, well, I mean, it's a home game, and we saw that when the Chiefs were playing in the stadium, they said that they had heard like the fans were like crazy loud, and it began to affect the other team because I mean, obviously they can't hear play calls, they can't hear when they're snapping the ball, calling plays. So I feel like if Tampa Bay's fans are able to cause a bit of chaos, as in noise, it is a huge pressure because even if they weren't in the home field or even if they were away, it would still be a big amount of pressure because I mean it's the Super Bowl. Pretty sure these Tampa Bay players are going to be a little unfamiliar with the situation because Mike Evans. It was funny because I was freaking dying. Mike Evans says he was walking away after the game. They had won the conference final, and he was walking away, and one of the coaches like, "Bro, where are you going?" He's like, "Well, what do you mean where am I going?" He's like, "What about the ceremony?" He's like, "Bro, there's a ceremony." So like they didn't even know because of like they haven't been in the situation for a long time. So Tampa Bay, it would be a huge benefit if the fans go crazy. Like if they just freaking scream their heads off because it also pushes the team and the offense to do better, but it also distracts the defense on the other side of the field as well. But being a home game, I feel like it is something that should be taken advantage of though. Especially if you're Tom Brady. Especially if you're Tom Brady. Bring a trophy to a city he's playing for in his first year. I cannot stress that enough. I've said that I think at least a gazillion times in this video. But bro, I'm telling you, if he wins the Super Bowl, I feel like he will retire and he will finish off his season or his career with a perfect resume. Literally, it's perfect.
I doubt he's gonna retire because he said it in the interview. I was watching it, and he said if he wins, he's gonna play until he's past 45. That's his plan.
Yeah.
But
I mean,
you go ahead.
true. I feel like when you're in that situation where, I mean, okay, do you think it's possible that he would be traded to a different team?
From
Like,
Buccaneers.
I feel like, okay, I feel like once Tom Brady, it's because it's weird. Because like in soccer, like when players are beginning to go to the end of their career, they start to be traded to different teams. Like for instance, Zlatan, he went from the Italian league, now he's in the MLS, and I think he's going back to his first team that he played with.
He is in the Italian league right now.
Yeah, he's playing for Milan right now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I feel like, and a lot of players do that. Like Messi even said it himself. He said it would be like honestly a dream to go play for a team in the U.S. just because of the fact that they're getting to the point of retirement. They want to explore their options. I mean, like I said, Tom Brady, he has 6 Super Bowl rings. He's gonna have 7 after this game. Knock on wood. He's literally gonna go down as literally the greatest player of all time, Hall of Fame. Okay, he literally every time you mention the name Tom Brady, you think of this person that just dominated the league forever. Okay, is literally the best quarterback in the game. Can literally all the quarterbacks look up to Tom Brady. Well, some of them. I'm not gonna mention Aaron Rodgers, but hey, bro, my fault. But like, yeah, bro, I feel like he should look at other options. I mean, it wouldn't be bad to go down in the history books, trying to play for a different team just to see what it feels like. Imagine if Tom Brady plays for the Cowboys. That'd be dope. That'd be real dope. That'd be real dope.
You're so wrong on so many ways. Look, okay, in basketball, in basketball, you know how like one player can affect the team. One player can make a team way better. Like LeBron just with the Lakers. You saw what he did.
Oh yeah.
Look, in football, one player cannot make a difference. For example, if you would put Patrick Mahomes on the Chiefs, will they be in the playoffs right now with their current roster?
If Patrick Mahomes was not on the Chiefs, they would not be in the playoffs right now. I agree with that.
No, I messed up. If you put Patrick Mahomes on the Jags in Jacksonville, will they make the playoffs? Will they be in the Super Bowl? No.
Probably not.
No.
Probably
Look,
not.
Football is the most team sport ever because you're in there, for example, for half of the time. You're not going to be there. Some teams, they run the ball so they dominate possession of the football more. But around is going to be like 50-50. You're going to be on the field 50% of the time, and then your defense is on the field. Tom Brady's not on the field when the defense is playing. So this is why I believe Tom Brady is the most accomplished quarterback of all time because he's been on great teams. He had one of the best defenses when he was in New England early in his career. Then he had Randy Moss. He had Gronk. He has always had good teams. And last year when he had a decent team, when his team when
So
his defense couldn't
if
carry.
that's your
Not,
argument,
let me. I'm not finished. When last
all
year
right, bro,
when
I'm
they
listening.
lost to the last year when they lost to the Titans to Derrick Henry,
Okay.
he had like a decent
Mm-hmm.
team. His defense wasn't carrying as much, so he's like, oh, nah, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna go to Tampa Bay, where they actually have a good roster and they're just a
Tom.
quarterback away. And that's what he did. He did it.
Okay. Now, if that's your argument, okay, if that's what you think, what do you classify how Aaron Rodgers played on the Packers? What do you call that when they played the Bucks? Aaron Rodgers has an awesome team. Okay, you cannot lie and you cannot say that I am wrong. Okay, he literally has the best receiver in the league as of right now. He has the best team, right?
I don't think he has the best roster.
If your argument, if your argument is the reason why, okay, that Tom Brady is the most accomplished quarterback is because he only plays on good teams. Okay. Okay. What happened with Aaron Rodgers? What happened with Aaron Rodgers and the Packers?
I thought the Buccaneers had the better team on paper compared to the Packers.
Okay.
Look, the Packers have the better wide receiver. They have a better number one wide receiver. But other than that, okay, so you're telling me Mike Evans is better than Alan Lazar.
Yeah.
So you're saying Alan Lazar is better than Mike Evans?
No.
Mike Evans is better than Alan Lazar, right?
Yes.
Okay. Is AB, then I'm going to name a different wide receiver. Is AB better than MBS?
No, he's not.
Yes, he is.
As in his current state right now, no, he's not.
Right now, AB is better than MBS.
Okay, Abe, you're just saying that talking about this season.
This
AB,
season.
little to almost none playing time. He has not surprised any of us at all as he has in his past years.
He's been the number one target for Tom Brady. He's been his number one target.
How many touchdowns does AB have this season?
I don't know. You want to check?
Okay, of course, he's going to be his number one target. It's Antonio Brown. Okay, you leave the guy unmarked. He's going to catch it. He's going to score because he still has athletic ability. But as in right now, I feel like Antonio Brown he's just not good right now. I just don't think he is. I really don't.
AB joined mid-season.
Okay.
This is not including the playoffs. This is just from like mid-season to end season. So like around 8 games. He has 4 touchdowns.
4 touchdowns, okay.
He has 60 targets and he has 48 receptions. So when Tom Brady's targeting AB, he dropped like 12.
Okay. So those numbers don't impress you, do they?
He joined the team, and I don't think he was the number one wide receiver because Mike Evans was already there before. So I believe it's Mike Evans, AB, but I believe AB is better than Mike Evans.
Are you talking about as in this season or overall?
Right now.
I feel like there was something wrong with you. I feel like when Aaron Rodgers lost, it just like messed up something in your brain because I disagree with you completely. I feel like Mike Evans is way better than Antonio Brown as of right now. Right now, Mike Evans is and should be Tom Brady's number one target. He should. He should.
All right, whatever. Who you have winning this Sunday? The Chiefs. No, the Chiefs are favored by 3.5 points.
I definitely got the Bucks.
Definitely got the Bucks.
Definitely got the Bucks.
I am taking the Kansas City Chiefs to go back to back and win the Super Bowl in Tom Brady's house.
Nope. Nope.
Dude,
You want to make a bet?
they played them before in their house and they won with the full roster. They were fully healthy, and I believe Patrick Mahomes was missing. He was missing like two. He was missing his running back and one like wide receiver. He beat him already this
No,
season.
bro. I'm not accepting it. I have faith in the GOAT. I have
The
faith in
most
the GOAT.
you mean the most
Most
accomplished quarterback?
GOAT, I have faith in him. 100% sure. 100% sure. So hard, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you, dude.
You guys heard it here. You guys heard it here. He has the most accomplished quarterback, a 43-year-old quarterback beating Patrick Mahomes in the Super Bowl.
Yes. Bro, he's gonna work his magic. Trust me. You're doubting the GOAT, bro.
We are gonna see how it goes on Sunday. He's gonna be texting me during the game if his team is winning. But if the Kansas City Chiefs, best believe he's gonna be lagging on me because he's not gonna want to check his phone.
Hey, bro, I'm not gonna know what a phone is at that time, bro. Because I really want them to win so bad, but we'll have to wait and see.
Yes, sir. You have anything else to say?
So, yeah, I mean, I guess Brady's gonna have to take the little boys to school and show him how it's done, because it will be a freaking sling show against Patrick Mahomes and Tom Brady, the winner of his 7th Super Bowl ring, knock on wood, and he will show them little Kansas City boys how to play football with a team that he just barely joined 1 year. I put up 2. 1 year, and he's going to take them to freaking stardom. Calling it out. And if he wins, he's going to be on the cover of Madden, of next Madden. Madden 22? Wait, yeah, I'm calling it now.
No, he's not.
Yeah, he's going to do it. Yes, he is. Yeah, he is,
if Tom Brady's on the cover of next Madden, I will buy the Madden. I'll buy it.
And
the jersey.
And you have to agree to me. You have to agree that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers. You don't need to buy the jersey, okay? You don't need to buy the game.
Okay.
I just need you to confess that Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers if he wins the Super Bowl. And if he loses, I will never bring it again. Never bring that conversation up again.
You believe talent-wise, Tom Brady is better than Aaron Rodgers?
Who's in the Super Bowl right now?
Team sport.
Who is in the Super Bowl right now?
Look, it'll be a different conversation if they play tennis. That's an individual sport.
No.
A 1v1. 1v1.
Tom Brady, this is his first year with the Bucs, bro. First year. Aaron Rodgers has been with the Packers for so long, and they choked in the playoffs against Tom Brady and his first-year team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. What more do you want? Nothing more.
You believe Tom Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers?
Anyone hear this guy? Oh. Yes, Tom Brady's better than Aaron Rodgers. He is guaranteed. Oh my God, bro. You need help. You really need help. You really need help. I'm about to call up your bro and tell her to talk some sense into you, bro, because you really need some help. You're like mentally psycho right now, dog. So, yeah, that's all I have to say. Tom Brady is going to show us again what an elite, most accomplished, GOAT, winner of 6 Super Bowl rings back to back to back to back.
Deal.
What it is like to once again reign.
Deal. Come on. Let's shake on it.
Sorry, bro.
Shake on it.
Shake on it.
Shake on it. Bet.
All right. Bet.
I got you.
So, yeah, that's all I had to say for this episode. I don't know if you have anything else to say besides your pointless arguments, but I feel like I'm so confident in myself right now. Tom Brady is going to win the game. He's going to win the game, bro. I'm so excited for this. But it's going to happen.
You guys heard it here. This was Nate G. I'm Sahara, and I hope you like this episode today. See y'all next week. Peace.
Catch you later.